So many of you guys have asked me for my opinion on these, and well, I can give it to you straight. These are the best earbuds that you can buy for $100 period. Hey guys, we have the Edifier NeoBuds Pro with us today, and I know that a lot of you have been waiting for this review. Sorry it's taken a while, but yeah, it's here now. Before we get into the review, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. So, let's talk design. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of the case design. It's just a mesh of metal and plastic. It doesn't really do it for me. But anyway, there's a nice lip so that you can open the lid really easily, and you do get an LED indicator there that shows charging and flashes when you put the earbuds into pairing mode. The USB-C for charging is on the rear, which means you can sit the case down nicely when it's charging. I think quite a few brands are putting more attention to these sort of small details nowadays, which is great. Inside, you get the earbuds as well as a subtle, almost hidden button to activate pairing mode. Pretty simple. Now, Edifier is claiming that these are the world's first high-res certified earbuds, and I'm not 100% sure if that's accurate. I mean, of course, they are one of the first, I'm sure, but Sony's WF-1000X Mark IV also has LDAC support, and I believe that those were announced and released earlier than the NeoBuds Pro. I'm not 100% sure, so if you know more about this, please correct me in the comments down below. But I'm just gonna go out and say that these are one of the first, but maybe not the first. You get touch controls here, although it's just double tap and triple tap. The good part is that Edifier allows for customization of the taps individually, which is very nice. I have my triple tap set to volume control, while double tap on the left earbud is for mode switching and double tap on the right is for play pause. Again, it's totally customizable, so you can put whatever combination you want. And of course, the customization is done through the Edifier Connect app, which is actually pretty nice. You get a home page with the battery life of the individual earbuds and case, although the case battery only shows when you have the earbuds in the case with the lid open, so do take note of that. You get to choose between high noise cancellation, low noise cancellation, ambient sound, and normal mode with everything turned off. You can swipe on the main page to go to sound tuning and to turn game mode on or off. On the top right hand corner, you get the gear icon where you can open the settings page to customize touch controls, disconnect Bluetooth, repair your earbuds, reset them to factory setting, increase or decrease tap sensitivity, and most importantly, activate either LHDC or LDAC codecs. We'll talk more about this later in the codec support portion, but just keep in mind that whenever you switch between codecs or even just change the bitrate, the earbuds actually disconnect from your phone temporarily before reconnecting. Anyway, it's actually a bit of a pain to update the firmware of the earbuds. After you download the Edifier Connect app, it will then prompt you to download the Edifier Magic app. Once the Edifier Magic app is installed, you'll notice that it's all in Chinese. If you can't read Chinese, just click on the blue button and it should start the software update. And since everything's in Chinese, here are some translations to kind of help you out. When you start the firmware update, there's 4 points that the app will show you. First, they're telling you that both the earbuds and the case need to have more than 50% battery. Second, you have to take the earbuds out of the case before beginning the update. The third warning was a bit tough because there was a pretty difficult term to understand there, and my Chinese isn't great, so I actually had to get help for these. But they're basically telling you not to let your phone screen turn off or make calls while the update is in progress. Lastly, you're not supposed to use the earbuds or put them back into the charging case while they're updating. After that, the update basically starts, and under the progress bar, they're basically telling you not to exit the app or close the app. Once the update is downloaded and being transferred to the earbuds, there's gonna be a pop-up saying that once the update is done, the earbuds will automatically restart and pair to your phone again, and the whole process should take around 30 seconds or so. Once the earbuds reconnect to your phone, there's a new pop-up stating the update was successful, and you can click on those maroonish words below to bring you back to the Edifier Connect app. Now, I'm not sure why Edifier made updating the firmware such a pain, but I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs down here because the updating app is all in Chinese. It's not that big a deal for me because I can read and mostly understand what they're trying to say, but for people, in the States and stuff who might not have any knowledge at all of, Chinese or Mandarin, it's actually gonna be a bit of a problem. I would normally let my phone lock itself when I'm, updating firmware and such, because usually it doesn't really affect, the earbuds. But because there was the warning there, I didn't really dare to kind of let my phone turn off because this is a review unit and I'm not keen on breaking them, So if you guys have tried letting your phone auto-lock while you're updating the software, let me know if, it's safe to do that, because I have no idea. Anyway, let's move on. You get Bluetooth 5.0 in here, which is a bit of a surprise. I would have thought that Edifier would have gone with Bluetooth 5.2 because there are a lot of other brands out there that are offering Bluetooth 5.2, even at a lower price point of around maybe $100, $150. But yeah, codec support is where these shine though. You get SBC, AAC, LHDC, and LDAC support. 2 high-res codecs for you to choose from, and I mean that's why these are high-res certified. Now, I'm lucky enough to have a phone on hand that supports both high-res codecs, but LHDC support is still very limited on phones, so if you're planning on getting these, you might want to check if your phone supports either codec, otherwise you'll be stuck with just SBC or AAC. For iPhone users, sorry, you're kinda out of luck here because iPhone only supports SBC and AAC, and I don't think they are planning on introducing a high-res codec anytime soon. Granted, there is that possibility because, Apple Music has started introducing lossless and high-res lossless files for downloads and such, but not anytime soon, I think. Battery life is decent. Edifier claims 5 hours in the earbuds with ANC turned on and 6 hours without. We'll talk more about ANC performance in a bit, but I would just say that an hour decrease for the level of ANC that you're getting is actually pretty worthwhile. The case offers an additional 15 or 18 hours, so you get a total of 20 or 24 hours depending on whether you turn ANC on or off. Moving on, the ANC is actually great. Shocking really for its price. I did most of my testing with the high noise cancellation mode, and I know what you're thinking. No, it can't beat the Sony WF-1000X Mark IV in my opinion, but it comes really close. You also have to keep in mind that the Sony is like almost 3 times the price, so yeah. For $100 US, these work great to kind of cancel out wind noise, car engine noise, even the clicks of my mechanical keyboard when I'm typing, although some of the higher pitch noises do kind of still slip in a bit. I'm impressed though. You wouldn't expect ANC at $100. What more really good ANC that's, on par or even better than some of the premium earbuds out there. You get 3 mics on each earbud, and this is where things start to get a bit odd. On the Indiegogo campaign, Edifier says that out of the 6 microphones on the 2 earbuds, 4 are used to direct your voice, and the remaining 2 are used to suppress wind noise. I went to Edifier's website and took a look. It's all in Chinese, by the way, and technical Chinese at that. I have no idea how I did it. But anyway, the microphone portion on their website has a diagram where they label 2 microphones as feed forward and feedback. So yeah, they're actually using a 2 mic feed forward feedback system for the ANC. But the interesting part is that they only labeled 1 mic out of the 3 as used for voice calls, or 通话麦克风. So yeah, maybe they just didn't label, a second mic as being used for voice calls, but it was just a bit confusing to me that the information on the official Edifier website kind of differed from the one on Indiegogo. Okay, let's get into sound quality. These are hybrid earbuds with 1 Knowles balanced armature driver and 1 dynamic driver. Therefore, you do get pretty punchy bass and low mids, although I would say it could be a bit heavy and you do notice a bit of bleed on complicated tracks. The mids are on the warmer side of things, and overall, you get good clarity here and in the treble thanks to the BA driver. Vocals are detailed and have enough air in them, although I did notice a tiny bit of sharpness when it came to female vocals. The default sound should work for most people, but if you want to fine-tune it, there's a 4-bar EQ feature in the companion app that should work nicely. Of course, all of my testing was done with LHDC or LDAC when I didn't have access to a phone with LHDC, So your experience might be different from mine, especially if you're not using high-res sources for your music. All that being said though, I'm very impressed with the NeoBuds Pro. Thank you guys for introducing these to me, because for $100, I'm actually considering buying a pair to kind of keep as a backup for myself. They're just that good. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Edifier NeoBuds Pro. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to us. Till the next one, see you guys!